welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you guys are here. Welcome in if you're new here and welcome back if you're a regular. This is my first ever video as a part of the EA Creator Network. I am so grateful. I cannot explain. That day was a day full of emotions. I just happened to look and it gave me this page where I had to fill in some things that I'd already done before, and at the end it was like, sign the agreement. I was like, what? I actually sobbed. I like cried with pure joy. I've spent the last 3 years trying to get into this wonderful program and it's taken a long time, and I messaged the Sims team myself to just chit chat, and I said that my account is left on review and they were like, leave it up to us, we'll see what we can do, and next thing I'm in, which is insane. So I am super grateful for that. So I am just so grateful, and I honestly can't believe that it's actually a reality. So I am hosting a giveaway over on my Instagram channel, my first ever sponsored by EA giveaway, which is insane. I'm giving away 4 codes, so if you do want to enter my giveaway, head over to my Instagram. Will be linked in the description of the video, for the 2 most recent kits, the Sweet Allure kit and the sleek bathroom kit. So if you want a chance to win those 2 kits or one of them, then head over to my Instagram. So back onto today's video. For today we are working on an apartment for a single mom and 12 daughters, which is crazy. I honestly cannot believe I managed to fit all of them in here. My last video, which I did with this many daughters, you guys seem to really enjoy, and I had a lot of people ask me to upload it. So the good news is this apartment is already uploaded to my gallery, Laura Abbey X, if you do want my ID, and yes, you can access it already. I am so excited. This is my first proper video that I've ever done that I'm in the Creator Network. That is crazy. It just makes me feel so grateful that I'm a part of this community, and it makes my young simmer's heart just feel so loved. When I first really became interested in Sims was probably in 2008 was when I first started playing, but I was only 8 years old, so I didn't really get it the same way. But when I was 13, so 2013 was when I really got into it, and I really wanted to become a simmer and doing what I'm doing now. So the fact that I've already got this far within 2.5 years is just insane. I started my channel in 2022 and we're already here, and I'm just so grateful, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys and all of your love and support. And I'm so grateful for the Sims team themselves for helping my account get reviewed, because it was left unreviewed for so long, and yeah, they reviewed it and let me in, which is crazy. So thank you to EA for letting me into your wonderful Creator Network, and for the Sims for helping me make it happen, which is just crazy. And the Sims shared my post yesterday of my legacy Sims on their Instagram, so also a big thank you to them. I feel like my simmer heart is just filled with so much love. So it definitely makes the bad days a lot easier. Anything negative that happens or makes you a little bit down, I'm like, well, you know what, I've made it this far and it's a really big achievement for myself, so I am really proud of myself for this one particular thing. So anyway, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you guys, basically, and I'm really grateful that you're here and you enjoy my work, and it means the absolute world to me. So anyway, enough of the soppiness. Now moving on, we are working on the main living space. This room is quite big. I wanted it to feel very inclusive in one room, because I didn't want the lounge to be separate with no windows, so I did make it one big room, because obviously the other side of the apartment doesn't have windows because it's on the inside, obviously. So I did include it as one big room, and I think it turned out really nice. It is a little bit of a big space, but I don't think it's overwhelmingly big, so it'll do, it's fine. So now we're just adding in some details. I do end up turning this into 2 clips, because I did go ahead and add in some clutter into the kitchen afterwards, because I hadn't included that beforehand. I was just kind of getting the main bulk down. Of course the lounge is full of clutter, but when isn't it? I did include some kids artwork on the wall as well, because of course if you had that many kids, of course there'd be stuff everywhere, but considering it's pretty organised, imagine having 12 children, this room would not look as organised as this and as in shape as this, but it's The Sims and I'm just building. Again, if you guys do not use mods, then you won't be able to play this household as a functional household. I personally don't use mods to make my households bigger. This is just me building for a lot of Sims. So before I get questions, no, I don't use mods to include more Sims. I'm simply just adding extra beds for storyline purposes. But if you do want to include more Sims and there is a mod for it, I just personally don't use it, because I'm too scared to. I don't use mods in my game other than Pose Player to take pictures, but other than that I don't use any because I don't want to risk ruining my game in any way, because I live on The Sims, so anything that could disrupt my gameplay or anything I do not do. But on, what day was it, Saturday night, I had literally the worst day. So in the morning I found out I was in the EA Creator Network program, and then within an hour I was going from crying happy tears to crying very, very sad tears because my computer tried to back up and there wasn't enough storage, and it made my legacy save file disappear. I was beside myself. I spent, no kidding, 14 hours trying to get it back. Did I get it back at 4:30 in the morning? Yes, I did. Was it worth it for those Sims that I spent 3 years on? 100%. Did I have like a mini mental breakdown in the middle? Of course. I was trying to make myself feel better by going, it's fine, we still have the Sims on the gallery, I still saved the people, maybe not as updated as the current state I left them in, but they do still exist. But then later that night I was like, I'm not letting the computer mess up, completely destroy 3 years worth of my work, but I eventually found a way to fix it. So anyone who has any save file problems, do let me know, because I'm really equipped with the knowledge at the moment. So that was a nightmare, but we did get there in the end, and to be honest, it was a learning curve. I've learned now to save my save files properly instead of just copying the word in. So yes, it was definitely a learning curve, and it was very, very stressful, and I was very upset, but we got there in the end. And then after that I kind of calmed down and realised I was still in the Creator Network, and then it made me feel a lot better. So massive achievement, a lot of stress, but all in all, in the end it turned out fine basically, but Saturday was very, very stressful. But anyway, moving back on to the build, that was build and video. We are now working with the brand new kit. This is the sleek bathroom kit. I am obsessed. I think this is probably one of my favourite kits. You guys know that I don't enjoy making bathrooms, but now that we've got this kit I actually really enjoyed building with it, so I think it's now one of my favourite rooms to build with. So yeah, I just think it's really cool, and I love the colour scheme, the fact that we've got like a turquoisey blue colour and white, and it's just stunning. So let me know what you guys think, if you like it, if you don't already have the kit. Like I said, I do have a giveaway on my Instagram. I will link it in the description, like I've said already, and 4 people will have the chance of winning either this kit or the cast kit, so that's exciting. And yeah, so this particular apartment, I went to say bathroom then. This particular apartment does have 4 bathrooms, but one of them I did change into a laundry room, so we've got 3 bathrooms and 1 laundry room, and we also have 5 bedrooms. We've got the parents' room, we've got one that has 2 sets of children, potentially twins, 2 sets of, so there's 4. We've got another room that has a teenager and 3 children, and then we have another 2 rooms which have 2 toddlers and 2 infants in, so we've got a lot of bedrooms. There's a lot of children. So we do have 12 kiddos. We've got 12 daughters, and she is a single mom, so this is her bedroom. So a little bit of the backstory before I literally ramble on forever. I was kind of imagining that maybe the mum was an interior designer. She has quite a sophisticated lifestyle, and she just ended up having a lot of kiddos. I think some of them are potentially adopted, maybe some of them are foster kids, I'm not too sure. I don't think she birthed 12 of them, because Lord help her. I say that, my actual legacy family has definitely birthed 12 children, so yeah, I don't know how she survived. She literally lived until she was like nearly 200 days old, which is kind of funny, considering she looked so good and she was really fit and had like a 6-pack. I mean, I'm only 25 years old, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. But anyway, we are now moving on to the bathrooms. This is the mum's bathroom. I think that this kit is probably my favourite, like I said. I think that it's just so pretty. It's quite simple. It's very classy, it's white, it's very like modern, and I really like it. It doesn't have like such a strong modern vibe where it's like unusable, but it's got like a really nice classy image to it, and I just think it's really pretty, so I highly recommend. Like I said, for the 3rd time running, I do have a giveaway. I highly recommend you guys enter, because I have 4 giveaway codes, 2 of each pack. So yes, definitely go and check it out if you'd like a chance to win it. And if you already have the packs, let me know what you guys think of them. Do you like them? I think they're actually really nice. Sometimes I'm not like obsessed with them, and I didn't think I would be, but honestly I really, really like them. Even the cast kit, you guys know I'm not really a cast person, person, but it actually is really pretty, so I really like it. And I think the shoes definitely give me like Barbie vibes from when I was a kid. Anyone else? I 100% think they look like the Barbie shoes from when I was a child, and they're just so pretty and just very nostalgic vibes. But anyway, so we are now moving on to the second kiddo's room. We are now working on the bedroom for the 3 children and the teenager. We do have a trans daughter as well. I like to include that in my builds because you guys really like the fact that I am more inclusive in my content lately, which is brilliant, and that's always what we want. Inclusivity, which someone confirmed was a correct word. I really want to make sure that all of my content is very inclusive and to include all walks of life, and yeah, so we do have a trans daughter. She is a teenager. She loves pink, as you can tell. She does share a room with her younger siblings. I kind of feel like this room, maybe they are all related in this particular room, maybe the other ones are, some of them are adopted, some of them are foster children, but I just think the mum is just such a really nice lady, and she just wants to be very, what's the word, like, I can't think of the word, like a nester, but that's not the right word, but she just likes to take everyone under her wing kind of thing. Nester, that's now a new word, a new term, but yes, she just wants to make sure that every kid that she can home, that she can, and she'll look after them, and she's just a really nice person. But I do kind of feel like she's got like quite an interesting job, and she's not always at home, so I did kind of feel like perhaps they had a babysitter who maybe not lived with them, but like, you know, stays around a lot. Not that they have a bedroom, I should have probably thought of this, but maybe they just stay on the sofa, but we'll pretend it's a sofa bed. It's not, but we can pretend. But yes, we are now just finishing up in this girlie's room, and then we do have the laundry room upcoming. I did actually remember to include alarms, bins and hampers this time, all of them, because I was uploading it, so I wanted to make sure that I included everything, which I actually did, so props to myself. But yes, now working on the laundry room. This room, like I said, was going to be a bathroom. If you really wanted to, if you downloaded this, you could turn it into a bathroom, of course, but I just kind of wanted to make a laundry room because I'd already made 3 bathrooms, and as much as I love the kit, I didn't really want to make a 4th bathroom, so I did turn it into a laundry room, which I thought was quite nice, and it gave it a definitely more like a homely vibe. And completely off topic, I'm rambling today, but earlier on this morning I was watching Life Simmers Let's Plays again for the first time, and honestly, like, well, they came out 11 years ago, so it's been a long time, but it is really funny how at the time she seemed like she was famous, and you know, now I'm doing what she does. So I just want to say to you guys, anything's possible. Anything that you really want, you can definitely achieve. It's taken a couple of years with constant effort, a lot of work, lots of ups and downs, a lot of happy tears, a lot of sad tears, but we got there. And obviously it was still ongoing, it's not like it's ended. But yes, at the time, she was like my idol, and she's still brilliant. Christina, you're a great person, not that she's listening, but I was obsessed when I was a teenager with being like her, so now that I'm doing the same sort of job that she did is just insane, and I'm just so grateful. So highly recommend, if you guys haven't checked out her content before, to go and watch her old videos. I don't think she posts anymore, I could be wrong, I think she sometimes live streams, but I haven't had Twitch installed on my phone for like a couple of months. I don't really know why, but I think it's when I try to get more storage on my phone. Anyone else struggle with storage? My goodness, I have so much stuff on all of my devices. I don't even need most of it. I just don't want to go through old memories, you know? I don't want to look at old photos and think, oh, didn't like that time of my life. Whereas I should just delete it all, really, but obviously there's a lot of positive stuff as well, which I obviously want to keep, but I just don't really want to go through it, and it's not because I'm lazy, I just don't want to look at it, which is kind of silly because there's no point having it, but I know some of you'll understand what I mean. But anyway, moving back onto the video, we're now working on the little kids room. Like I said, we do have 2 toddlers and 2 infants, and honestly these rooms turned out super cute. I love the purple and the pink vibes, and I really like it. I think it's really pretty. And of course we're ending today's video on a bathroom again, on the 3rd bathroom. So this particular bathroom is the last bathroom of the apartment, and this is like the joint bathroom for everybody, and it's probably one of my favorites. I think it turned out really cool, so I highly recommend you guys check it out if you haven't already. Check out the items that come with the kit, enter my giveaway for a chance to win, and that's all I'm going to say for today because I realise I've rambled on so much. But I just want to say a huge thank you once again to all of you guys for supporting my content and making me get this far with everything. I'm so grateful. So big hugs and big love to all of you guys. You're all wonderful. I wish you all the most wonderful day. Best of luck in the giveaway. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a Let's Play episode. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. So all being well, that'll be up tomorrow. If not, it'll be a speed build, but yeah. So thank you all for watching. Like always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Click the link in my description to enter my giveaway over on Instagram, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another speed build / Let's Play. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Because I sure don't wanna know which girl you choose. And no, the thought of her being a private dancer, it's just a little too much for me to chew. But I'm like, I say that I'm alright, but cry on the inside. I wish you were my man. I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry when you're not around, because it matters, dreaming of your kisses in the nighttime, knowing what I'm missing, but I'm still like, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm fine, but I'm scattered, we're just friends. Oh, yeah, I'm scattered, we're just friends. Just friends. So I stay awake, I don't wanna be dreaming, 'cause my heart aches when I wake up, it's a sleep.